Hello and welcome to another episode of The Lost Ponies of Phandelver. Again, we unfortunately are down... Alright, who am I reverbing through?
Uh,
Alright,
Might be me. Your program doesn't
okay.
seem to like me. Let me turn myself down.
Alright, well, anyways. Sorry. Once again, we are down one Phoenix Wolf, or at least I think it's a Phoenix Wolf. We're not sure.
Yep.
So,
Oh.
anyways, we join our intrepid group as Razzle wakes himself from slumber. Okay, I admit I jumped there on that one.
Sorry.
I'm high strung to begin with. It's not an accomplishment. So yes, you have woken from your dream. What do you do?
I am exiting the closet that I was in with probably a mop on my head, like running out.
There goes strange pony. They are already strange things. Also, you owe money for mop. This is shouted after you, probably out of earshot.
Okay, so this is just the next morning when we
Yep.
wake up.
Yep.
Me still yelling apparently about muffins.
You've been yelling so much about muffins, you're starting to get a little cross-eyed.
Ha ha ha.
He has acquired his portents for the day. Right. So so you come into the thing just as your other members of your party, sans the roguish one, who likes to flirt, is still missing. But you're pretty sure that none of them had wings before, though. Everyone else, this is perfectly normal.
Blink at the creature now with wings, and I'm just going to like poke at them with my hooves. Make sure they're real.
You are being poked, Moon.
Why? What?
He smells
It's so
of
early
alcohol.
for you to be drunk. Why are you already drunk?
Oh wait, no.
I'm past being drunk. I've been drinking did it.
Go do it over there.
I've been gulped. There we go.
Just
Sure.
over there. Oh yes, that way. Yeah, yes. Stay.
So
Why do you
shall
have
we do that
wings?
thing?
Gonna try to pull the wings off my hoof.
Above board. You're trying to what?
I'm trying to pull the wings off to see if they're real.
Also, he has hooves on the back legs. You're pretty sure those weren't there before.
Weren't you more of a dog thing before?
Oh, that's beautiful.
I don't think that hits his AC, but dang it, I'm trying.
Oh, no, that doesn't hit my AC.
Also, I've updated your character sheet. It should be until next time your proficiency goes up. Your AC should be accurate.
Okay.
What are you? Get off of me! What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? You're the one who changed into a completely new thing.
What,
So at a
what
middle
about
of-
me is new? Stop! What?
Wings and
I don't know,
hooves.
by the way, I assume none of our characters noticed this outside of.
Yep.
Or
This is
drunk?
all. This is how it's always been for the rest of you.
All right, then, excellent. So yeah,
shall we go?
for all the people listening, if the DM didn't explain it already, our wolf here has changed a little bit and is a different race now. So, what are you talking about, Razzle?
Also, he has.
Wings! Hooves! This
What-
wolf
okay.
didn't have them before.
How many tails do you have right now?
Any spells?
Tails. No, I'm talking about Moon.
How many am I allowed to start with? Because according to the feats, you can only get up to 2 extra, which isn't a whole lot.
I'm just gonna say you can start with 2 because
Okay, then I'll start with 2.
the tails have been doubled.
Are you just been cursed by the unspoken?
Wow, that's some secret butt fun there.
Razzle, how much did you have to drink last night?
I mean, I know he was hit a lot harder by that drink than I was, but I don't think we should allow him to drink any more of that stuff. If he's going to act like this every single morning he wakes up.
I know.
kill him.
Tell me about it. For once, we agree on something.
Well, this is fun, but let's go kill stuff.
Was that in character?
Yep.
Okay. Razzle's
Does
just gonna
Razzle count
stand there
as
like
stuff?
confused, like
I could be persuaded.
maybe this has something to do with that fucking nightmare.
At that comment, I'm gonna have all of you guys either give me an intelligence, religion, or wisdom insight check, whichever is better for you guys.
Okay, that'd be
Oh,
an
boy.
insight for me.
Insight by 0.
You are not. You're kind of out of this one. This is
Okay.
response to you.
Oh, I'm insightful. This would be nice for me.
16, 14, 13.
Okay. All right. So, Moon, since you are a lot more pony than last session, you're a little more in tune with this thing. He's talking about nightmares, and he picked up that amulet yesterday.
Gosh, dang it! You bonded with it already?
Yeah, that was totally
Take,
magic.
take that thing off. It's screwing with your head. Just. At least why that bandit was a bandit makes sense now, as scary as that is to say.
Well, no. You did find out that the thing only responded to Faye.
I think it's fun like this.
Why, does this have something to do with a pony slaver or whatever?
Slayer.
Slayer.
You can't even get the incorrect information I gave you right. That's amazing.
So, what's wrong with it?
Well, clearly you think there's something different about me when I've been like this my whole life. Ergo, the only thing that changed was you drinking and you putting on that necklace. So it's one or the other. Take your pick.
Yeah.
Either you
No,
quit
what?
drinking or you give up that amulet. That seems like a fair choice.
I respect that. That actually seems like a really normal thing to change.
Okay, we're worried about you. You drink too much.
If
Are you
it's really
joking? Are
taking
you-
you this long to notice he's a pony, gosh.
Only on one side.
Yeah.
The back side.
Hey, it's the side that
Sorry. At a meta level, what is he officially now? This is weird.
He's a Volpony.
Yeah,
a
half,
half Kitsune, half Pony.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's part of the upcoming book, Tactics of Everglow, which has released its preview copy.
Look, all I know is he was a
Oh, we can't fight like
direwolf
cats
before.
and dogs anymore.
He's dog enough.
Foxes are in the same.
Hey,
I
kind of
don't remember
true.
they're both
Canada.
part. Yeah.
Mhm.
So they're close enough.
Look, I'm not giving up my drink, and this thingy is curious now.
That's fine. You can be curious by not wearing it.
But then how can I know what it does?
By having someone better experienced with magic look at it for us. Now give me the necklace.
Whoa. I can check it out.
Sky is getting flashbacks to the last time he looked at it with detect magic and got blinded.
Shh. Our monk has no wisdom, remember?
I'm just saying that he's getting flashbacks.
Well, I'm wise, so I'm gonna be like, well, maybe you shouldn't do that detect magic again.
Deck. Above board, stop it. Come on, we're trying to give him reasons to give up the necklace. You're working against me here. Stop it.
If he wants to give up the necklace, he can try to give up the necklace. I mean, why wouldn't you want to keep a necklace of an evil deity?
What?
Nightmare's lawful evil.
Yeah, no, I'm asking what you had said before that. I missed it.
Oh, I said, why wouldn't you want to hold on to the necklace of a lawful evil deity?
Yeah, exactly.
Look, we may disagree with each other about priorities, but I don't think anyone can or should force the other people to do things. So if you think that one of the party is making a mistake, all right, it's a mistake. But let's just move on with things, shall we?
Now when he's going to be
Before
assaulting me
he knows what
every
he's
single
talking about.
morning thinking I'm something that I'm not, I don't need that kind of agitation in my life.
If this becomes a problem, then we can deal with it later. But right now, I don't see that there's a problem here that we need to resolve this.
Yeah, 'cause you're not the one getting assaulted.
So,
Maybe you're all under some mind effect, and I'm the only one who's protected by the necklace here.
Yeah,
that way?
sure. That's it. My entire life has been a lie. You got me.
I mean, it's the first step.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Don't die
Character,
enough.
I hope you realize I'm restraining myself from attacking you, 'cause I'm trying not to be an anti-party.
Oh. It's amazing that the alcoholic is talking about the first step.
Anyway, don't we have a bandit to clear out?
Shush, this is character building.
Maybe you could be done.
Stop trying to rush the role playing to get to the combat. That's not how it works.
No, that's Razzle wanting to get away from this conversation to giving up the necklace.
I'm role playing my desire to move on with it, saving lives.
Oh, yeah. Where was that attitude last night when we had a chance to go in, before it was even dark outside?
I've been pushing to move on with the adventure for a while instead of standing around talking. And
Yeah.
I am going to
We've
continue.
had a good night's rest. I have
If you
no
don't
idea where
mind,
Lilith
I'm
is,
going to
but-
get some horseshoes.
Moon grumbles about how the female folk are a lot weaker here, it seems. Under his breath. He's not stupid.
Wait. I thought Razzle was a guy. It was male.
Razzle is male.
Yeah, but it was Volt and Sky who pushed for / advocated sleeping that night instead of pressing on.
Right. I forgot Sky was a mare. My bad.
Yeah, so Moon is saying, back home.
You people and your strange customs. We never had to take a long rest at my old school.
True.
God, now I'm getting Magic School Bus flashbacks.
Hey, I'm just glad I wasn't a dead reference.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you guys doing?
Well, after I get my new horseshoes, I'm going to...
I am plotting Razzle's downfall.
So you're just going to leave him alone and let the inevitable take place?
More or less.
Honestly, by actively taking part in trying to do it, you're more likely to cause his downfall to be delayed than brought sooner. All right. Boop, boop, boop. So he comes back with what looks like to be some sort of weights and heavy boots on his feet. They are clearly not socks.
So while he's gone, can we have our wizard try and create an extra cloak in case Lilith returns? I mean, we do have 3, but I assumed he'd clean them and stuff, and we're gonna make sure they're good quality if we're gonna go a little bit sneaky with our plan.
Well, on the topic of cleaning that, I'm going to ask you to make a wisdom check here.
Oh?
Just only one person or everyone?
Whoever is suggesting cleaning the cloaks.
Oh.
Apparently not.
All right, no, don't realize anything.
Yeah, we said I think cleaning the clothes is fine.
Okay, well, I will ask that they use a dagger to tear out the bad parts. I will repeatedly cast Mending until it's all fresh.
Okay, right. No one has prestidigitation. Never mind. That check was entirely pointless.
Or
no,
that.
Sky Chaser does.
No, I don't.
You don't?
I mean, if you want to give me an extra cantrip, sure, but I do not currently have prestidigitation.
What? You're a wizard! How can you...
Prestidigitation is lesser wish. That's what prestidigitation is. It's your bread and butter.
Mind your own class and I'll mind mine. Now let's go adventure, shall we?
Alright, so I'm like, who here can mend this? And I'm like, hey wizard, do you? And you're like, shake your paw. Like, give me the... How do you respond?
I mean, to be fair, I'm a monk without, wisdom, so...
We are an odd batch of adventurers. We have a wizard without prestidigitation, a monk without wisdom.
To be fair, the monk without wisdom is more...
technically has wizard spells.
The monk is more odd than the wizard, honestly.
So, criticizing each other's character choices and discussing forcing each other to do things is great and all, but could we please get on with the adventure?
I know, I was just making sure we were fine, but okay, let's just put on the cloaks. Razzle's back with his new horseshoes.
Yeah.
Great. So, are we going to take on the... What's it? Was there a plan last week?
I think everyone was arguing the plan, and now I'm just gonna go over there and work on the plan as I go along.
I will follow along with you.
Yeah, I'm assuming Lilith will show up, but the plan is, just because Razzle was sleeping last night, but me and the, formerly Noon Inferno, but now he's Moon Snow, I guess. Me and Moon Snow decided that we are going
You
to
changed
be...
your name too?
What do you mean, changed my name?
Yeah, he's always been
Again,
Moon Snow.
please. Who was explaining the plan? Please go on.
Gosh, I'm gonna like take away, like reach to take away the bottle from him.
No.
But me and Moons know we're spending, so we're gonna walk in. We're not gonna immediately aggro everything. We're gonna try and find out where the missing people are, as well as where their leader is. And if we're discovered, then we can kick butt.
Yeah. Can you get headphones at least, Dustin? I think it's definitely yours that's picking up on other people.
Alright, let me.
Okay, this plan sounds great.
Is this better?
A little bit.
Alright.
Not. Yeah, I could still get an echo off you.
God damn it. Sorry, I really don't have headphones right now. I'm just gonna turn everything down. Okay, how's that?
I guess that's, yeah. It's a little better. You can always also just switch to press to talk.
I could do that, yeah. I'll just do that.
Oh, right.
Voice.
I should probably link this to people. One second here. Where's the link?
But the fact that you're streaming.
Yeah, I like to post that on the...
Okay,
you
how's
can,
that?
I guess that's, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You're on candid camera.
What?
I'd rather be on can-do camera, thank you very much.
Well, hey, we
What
have a
about
cat...
can camera?
Well, we have a cat that can do on camera. Anyways, so yes, you guys are heading towards the ruins of said manor from last week that we discussed at some point. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Okay. You find the grounds of the manor are deserted, but there are plenty of tracks leading you to a stone staircase just off an empty ruin of a large kitchen. At the bottom of the stairs stands an unlocked door.
Okay, so is the plan the rest of us will stay outside?
You have 4 sashes. You have 4 sashes.
We're all going in then?
Well, I'm just saying you have 4 of them because you did fight off 4 of them before.
Right,
I think we
Razzle.
should, if only because Lilith is still away, and considering she's likely the best at stealth and whatnot, if any of us didn't need one, it would be her.
Okay, I put on a cloak and prepare to go in the door, not first.
Yeah, I assume we're all in cloak, unless anyone says otherwise.
Who's
who-
first?
I think Razzle was supposed to lead the way because he was the one who was actually the pony in the party, and thus could fake out as the pony who was. So maybe not raise as much suspicion.
Go ahead then, Razzle.
Sorry, I had to change my voice button. I was talking like no one's answering me. I was like, "What's going on?"
Alright.
We all hate you. That's what.
We were ignoring you.
Of course.
Ignore me!
No.
We wish we could.
We're ignoring you.
Oh. Right in the feels there. Right in the feels.
But
You
yeah,
have
No,
to.
we love you, Dustin.
but yeah, like I was saying, there was like only one pony, so I think Razzle was going first.
Okay. So yes, as you open the door opens onto a 5-foot wide landing 15 feet above a large cellar, with stone steps descending to the floor in 2 short flights. Excuse me. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north. A large stone cistern occupies the western part of the room, whose walls are lined with kegs and barrels. And you know what? Map change.
Oh my god,
Oh, a map change. What is this madness?
There we go. I should get everything. Oh, it's still
Right.
loading. That's
Oh,
why-
so on when we initially come in, there's no one there?
Nope.
Razzle's immediately going to the barrels.
Okay, see this right here. This is why this is a problem.
What's the problem?
Razzle, why he needs help. He just needs to admit that he has a problem so we can help him through it.
I know.
It's not a problem, it's a solution.
I'm going to go ahead and start casting Detect Magic as a ritual.
Okay.
So we're gonna examine the door.
Which
I'm
door?
gonna go up to the door and do a perception check to see if I can hear anyone on the other side.
All right.
There are 2 doors here,
Yeah, there's one
Um,
here.
northeast.
all right, we should probably start with this one then because this is closer.
Well,
to
as
us.
we could listen to both so we know which way we need to.
Yeah, I'm already at this door, so...
Perception. Wait, this is a ranger thing.
Perception. Wow, 22 for my perception check.
Okay.
Give me a sec. This is or right. Okay, nope. I only have advantage for survival when tracking, not for
Mhm.
perception. But I had to check because you never know.
All right.
Let's just see if I outshine you here. Nope.
How? You're not.
I'm
at
too
the
busy
door.
looking at the barrels here.
Wing will make an advantaged perception check with her ears.
Okay. Wait.
Who? And how? No one's near a door. You can't listen through a door if you're not at the door.
Oh, what? By the way, what's everyone's passive perceptions?
10.
14.
Okay, so that's a 9 plus 2.
Okay. All right. So you don't notice anything.
Okay, so I think we're alone. Shall we go through one of the doors?
1 second here. I'm looking something up. Oh, okay. So yes, Volt notices nothing as well. Moon, you can't tell the number of it, but you do hear some noise going on in the door you're at. It's a little muffled, but there it definitely seems to be more than one individual in there.
Okay. Moon makes a hushing motion and, waves over in the get over here quietly sort of manner. And, side nods towards the door to go, listen, I can't tell how many's there, but there's something. Do we want to go forward or wait for them to come out, or?
Razzle's just gonna open the door.
You have to go past Moon, so Moon, do you want to stop him from doing this?
To knock on the door?
No, just
No,
open
just,
We're
it.
pretending we belong here.
Yeah, knocking means you don't belong. Why would you knock?
Bardic knock spell.
But
So,
knocking
what
is
did I get on
saying
my
you don't
22?
belong.
I don't think you told me what I got on my 22.
It said you didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything? Okay. Can I... I see him about to knock, so I'm like...
I'm
not
not
gonna do
knocking, I'm
anything else
opening
for
the
this
door.
part.
No, he's
moment.
not opening. I was just asking if Moon was intending to stop him or he was going to let this happen. So, you open the door.
I will try to hide.
Sorry, I gotta move it.
I knock over one of the barrels.
You like fall. I like to think you fall into the barrels.
You, what Razzle sees is this appears to be a storeroom pressed into service as living quarters. 2 double bunks stand against the wall near the door, while barrels and crates fill the southern half of the chamber. You see three people wearing scruffy cloaks, looking very confused as they see a barrel roll into the door frame from behind you.
Oops, I had too much to drink there, Guile.
Who are you?
Oh god, I hope you have a good bluff skill.
Hey there, we want to join your guild.
Oh, hello, I'm new here. My cousin, is a member. He was, just at the bar recently. Got drunk off his ass on that, appley drink. Where's my lie?
If you, for reference, that was called Scrumble.
Oh yeah, Brolstrom.
That's so you're a performance artist, huh? Not using deception.
That's the word I was looking for. Deception. That's right.
You are drunk enough to make them believe you. Fresh meat, huh?
Yep.
Boss doesn't tell us anything.
They never do.
You know what? Well,
My last boss was an asshole. Some wolf fox thing. Horse fox thing. Wouldn't let me do anything. Always nagged at me.
Above board, did you say moon or noon?
I didn't say your name at all. I just said some wolf fox thing. Then horse fox thing.
Okay, sorry. I heard you throw out a name. It's like, are you blaming noon? 'Cause that's great. You've got a name you can use on everything, and none of us know.
yeah. Yeah. So what are you doing down here, anyways? You're clearly new enough here. You're not probably on guard duty here. Didn't see you on the roster.
Just getting myself familiar with the place. That way I don't get lost.
What? Did you take my flashlight? I did not take your flashlight. Do you have one? My phone? Sorry. Anyways.
Oh no, Sky Chase is going to ruin everything.
Yeah, I was like, did Sky Chaser mean to move this close to Razzle while he's bluffing his way?
Anyways.
I'm not coming in.
So, hey, kid, just will you run to the Sleeping Giant and get us a round of Scrumble?
All right. Close the door.
All right. I'm not gonna. Actually, I will. See if that works. Yay, it works. See how you can see what was once there, but not the people in it?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
That is the new advanced fog of war.
Nice.
I'm going
How
to.
did that work?
I'm amazing, that's how.
You're full of it. That's.
DM, do you think that I can tie a scroll and a silver piece to Wing's foot and have her carry it down and back?
Wait, did
Down
you say a
where in
squirrel?
scroll, a piece
Oh.
of paper
Oh.
saying one, what's it, and this intelligent beast will carry the scramble back.
Okay.
Okay, wait. You want an owl to carry back alcohol?
No.
How?
I want her to carry back alcohol.
Oh, that is amazing.
Ah!
It's just an owl. It's not going to have the strength or
It's a
the
familiar.
dexterity.
Well, a sparrow can carry a coconut, as has been well established in the
Whoa! Is it a European or
This is
African?
he's definitely an African owl.
Anyway, so it sounds
Carlos.
like. So I'm curious. It sounds like we didn't aggro this group over here.
Nope.
And they
Right.
want to bring them.
So
the
then immediately
powerful
after
creatures
they
out.
close the door, I'm gonna take a peek into this door just to make sure
Okay.
before I enter it fully.
1 second here. Gotta keep switching layers. Why is it? Yeah.
Guys, we can get them drunk off their asses.
All right, so you guys wait a minute.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like the idea. Get him drunk, then kill him.
So if I don't see anything, I'm probably gonna walk in slowly.
Well, this is opening the door a crack.
Oh, then I'm gonna walk inside.
All right.
If I can't see anything, as I said, if it's just more than a crack, then yeah, okay. So if I don't see anything, I'm gonna walk in slowly. I'm gonna take a peek around the corner
Okay.
as well.
One
All right, so it's empty. I'm gonna go
Um,
back and go.
Give you flavor text here. Thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with a faux columns every 10 feet, and double doors at the west end of the halls are sheathed in a copper plate, now green with age. A relief carving of a mournful angel graces the doors.
On this door?
I wonder if that could be a library.
Yeah, that door.
Okay, so I'm gonna peek back around and I'm like, it looks clear, guys. Come on in.
That sounds really cool. Do I recognize any of the religious symbol of the angel?
It's an angel.
Okay. I'm gonna have Wing fly to the door and listen to it.
Okay.
Okay, while they're doing that, I'm gonna go do my own thing and get the alcohol.
All right.
So I guess
What?
the first one's a 20.
Yep. That's gonna be a total of 20.
Okay, you want 2d20 K1.
So thanks very much. Let me try that.
What are you doing?
How do I add one?
Yeah,
Then you put the
Yeah.
plus after that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to
Right.
get some
Ha.
information.
This
And
is just why you roll twice.
Yeah.
Or if you figure out how to ignore the one.
Yeah. 2d20 K1 plus 1. Got it. That's her perception.
All right. I thought owls had +2 perception.
I thought so too, but it's wisdom plus 1. Oh,
They're proficient.
okay. So she is. Whatever.
So it'd be
21
plus
perception.
3.
No, it's plus 3 perception because level 1. Okay, so 22 perception. Does she hear anything back there?
You hear some light creaking, but it doesn't sound like anything alive in there.
Great. Shall we?
Alright, I'm also-
Wait, whoa, Volt. As you move forward, I'm going to need you to make me a dex save.
A
Me?
dex save? Oh! Oh no!
Volt, go back. Stop moving around.
Wah wah wah.
As you. All right.
Wait, did Wing get that?
Wing flies.
Yeah.
Oh, so what is it?
The ground gives way underneath you. So
Oh
unfortunately,
no!
Can I use my reaction to try to catch her? Him? It?
Her.
I am a her.
you can make a reflex save. So,
I try to
dex
throw
save.
my hand.
Sorry. Nope, not enough. So
No.
you fall 20 feet and take 5 points of damage.
Ah, fucking fall damage.
I'll drop a rope down and help him out.
Ow!
It's a
I
her.
am a her.
Help her out.
Yeah.
I'm like, ah! I let out like a. I like to think as I fell and hurt myself, I let like out a cat yelp of annoyance, like, ow!
You didn't even land on your feet either.
I know!
I'm surprised. Like, I thought you would get like yeah. You get a bonus in falling down.
Oh, let me double check. Make sure that's not a racial or something like that.
I don't believe so. You're not a house cat. You're a lion cat.
Ew!
Hey, before you get out, why don't you check down there and see if there's any treasure down there?
Alright, I'll double check real quick while I'm down here. I'm like probably
Fine.
rubbing myself. Gonna use a perception check to look around a little bit. There we are. Okay, I'd minimized my character sheet for some reason. I wasn't wanting me to do all that.
Yep.
And it's not even still loading fully. One moment, I may have to refresh it because my character sheet's being gimmicky and goofy.
Does the pit go wall to wall, or can I skirt around the edge?
There is a thin ledge, but it's thin enough that you requires an acrobatics check.
Oh boy, there goes nothing. Wait,
Wait, can Moon just drop down a thing of rope for Volt
I
to
already
climb
said I
up?
did.
Okay, 18. That's pretty good perception.
Okay. You notice a small box.
All right, I'm gonna pick it up.
Johann Sebastian, PDQ, Philip and Manuel.
Well, is there? My question is like, I assume there's like no bodies down here or anything, right?
No, there's a single skeleton. It was crouching said box.
Oh, there's a skeleton clutching the box.
Yes.
I'm gonna make a motion up at them. I'm like, guys, there's a skeleton down here. I don't know if they're gonna alive or anything, but I'm gonna try and see what it has. So I'm
Land on
gonna
the box.
preparing my attack. I'm going to try and take the box.
All right.
So-
You take the box.
The
What's in the box?
skeleton doesn't respond or anything.
The skeleton responds in the same way most skeletons do, by continuing to be dead.
Okay, just making sure it's not like an animated skeleton or something.
Or an anime skeleton.
The eye
Hey.
sockets are too small.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Anyways.
So
So yes, you
I've
have a
dropped
box.
rope down if you want to climb up.
Really, Dustin? You really went and just left us for a bit? That's hilarious. I love it.
He was
so
told that...
Bolt is gonna be like, "Hey, pull me up." By the way, while I wait for them to help me out, I'm gonna
Mhm.
look inside the box.
Okay. You see there are 8 vials in the box.
Oh.
Oh, that's just
They
fire.
are filled with... all of them seem to be filled with water, except for one, which is empty.
Oh.
That's not water. It's poison.
Or vodka.
That was good. What kind of check would I have to do to try and determine what's in the vials?
A perception check.
Hey, I'm good at perception.
Is that your new check? I kind of lost track of
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
The first one
It's water.
was noticed a box. The second one's even to tell what it is.
it's water.
It is really just water.
Well, it could be holy water.
I am a cleric. Could I do a religion check to see if it's
It's
holy
not holy water, it's just water.
Okay. So I'm like, oh, that's weird. Why would you keep water in a vial?
Yep. Well, hey, you have a box with 8 vials, 7 filled with water.
Okay, I'll add that to my sheet. Like,
I know a way we can test it.
hey, Dustin!
We'll put one vial of water in each of those mugs.
I'm just-
If they keel over and die, we'll know it's not just water.
Don't you know you're not supposed to mix water with this?
That was a fact, actually.
Oh,
The bright side.
yeah, well, I mean,
That's one way to tell if it's water.
True. Alright, so I'm like, hey guys, I found some vials. They
Cool.
seem to just have water in them. Most of them.
Why
Like,
not?
climb out here. Wait, can I try and just climb out on the other side?
As wherever Moon positions the rope, you can manage.
Oh, yeah. Wait, so can Moon fly now?
Yes.
no, I'm just, well, yeah. I'm currently walking on the wall, because...
He can fly,
That's
he can
uncomfortable.
walk on walls, he can hover. He's got the works.
Wow, that's super useful.
While everyone's there climbing around, I think I'm back with my drinks.
Yeah, there was a lot of discussion going on, so yeah, you had time.
Okay.
I'm just gonna... You're not opening the door yet, I'm just opening the door for you, just so I don't have to worry about it.
Well, okay, maybe not, for now on you should lead the way if there are gonna be traps like this. That way you can open your wings and you won't fall and get hurt like me.
Alright. I'm gonna put a pause in your guys' thing, we're gonna jump over to Razzle here. Alright. You arrive in the room with four mugs. I like to think you're balancing them like I don't know if it was AJ or Pinkie Pie that did it, but you know, the big stack of mugs.
Oh yeah.
So you pulled through for us. Also, that cost you 4 gold.
Most expensive drink ever.
It's not, like I say, with the alcoholic content of it, it's not that surprising. So, alright. Each of them kind of leans forward to kind of grasp one of the mugs off here.
And I'll take the last one.
Alright, I probably should open up these guys' character sheets. Because they're going to be needing to make some con saves. Right. They all pass out.
Okay, I was gonna make a toast to friendship. Let me drink mine.
I just picture the scene. They all grab the things, they just say just quick cheers and swig it down. They all pass out. So you're just sitting there with the last mug of this stuff. You're like, and start drinking.
19.
Okay, you're fine.
I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, anyways.
Okay.
And then you just and to finish out the scene, you just kind of scoff to yourself. Lightweights.
Yeah, exactly.
He just needed a chance to have tasted it once in order to know how to resist it better.
Exactly.
So
He's
if
assimilated its uniqueness and added it to his own.
If they all passed out, shall we gather around them and coup de grace them?
Why don't you just do it yourself?
No strength, but firebolt would still have advantage. Yeah. Shall we go into that room and kill them?
Do you even
We
know?
don't know that they're there, that he's returned yet.
True.
So what are you doing,
I'm
Razzle?
just going to try to rob them, I guess.
All right, most of it are crap.
Humanitarian.
Okay.
Most of the stuff is crap, but one guy seems to have 8 gold pieces on him. But
All right.
closer inspection, one of the pieces is actually counterfeit.
I'll still take it.
All right, so you got 7 real gold pieces and 1 counterfeit.
Careful, you could be accused of stuff for having a counterfeit on you.
It's made of pyrite. Fool's gold, that is.
I like pie.
So yeah. All right. Well, while he's robbing them blind, you have helped Volt out of the pit.
I am going to get closer to the door and see if I can see any traps on the door.
All right. Roll perception then.
What do my foxy eyes see?
You do not seem to see any traps. You notice there's some small indentations in the hands of the angel, 4 in each hand. One of them is actually they have like some like kind of glass beads in each of them, but the one of the ones on the left hand is missing.
Mm.
Yeah,
Why
so
don't you put a vial in there?
it does not fit.
Well, while you guys were goofing off, I took care of the guards.
What do you mean took care of them? Are they dead?
Well, they're drunk off their asses, passed out.
They're
Good job.
probably wishing they were dead.
Yeah.
So this angel,
There's a 50% chance they're gonna have a nightmare.
you mean like the one last night? The one where you think that one of our party members wasn't a pony this entire time?
I'm pretty sure that wasn't part of the nightmare, but I guess.
Racist bastard.
It must have been 10 minutes by now, DM. Does my detect magic show anything?
No, it does not.
Okay. Could somebody help me? I tossed my rope across the pit. Could somebody help me swing across, get across safely?
Sure.
If Moon is helping, you don't really need to worry about it.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to leap over the thing.
Roll athletics. Oh no, it's acrobatics and
Oh,
fighting.
not acrobatics? Yeah.
Sorry, it's,
I was going to say, I have an advantage with acrobatics.
yeah, no, it's one of those things that's kind of inconsistent between editions. Yeah, you're fine.
I mean, technically, since we encountered the guards and beat them to
Oh, you guys are getting
unconsciousness-
XP for that.
Yeah! Way to go, Razzle.
Yeah.
Could I investigate the door and see if I could figure out what needs to happen?
Sure.
Have you tried turning the handle?
As far as you can tell, you need to turn the handle.
Okay, I'd like to request that somebody who's not a squishy wizard turn the handle.
Quick pause here. For it, everyone gets 100 XP.
Wait a second. So we won't level up. Don't level us up right now, but I think that's enough experience to level up.
No, we need 900, I believe.
Yeah.
It's 300 for level 2, and I think it's 900 for level 3.
That's correct.
We're at
now
550 now.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going
Well, I'm
to
at
open...
550, so.
Yeah, so we need just under 400.
And well, okay. I suppose first of all, a quick question: how tall is this room?
1 second here. 10 feet high.
Okay. From now on, whatever number is next to the shoe, that's how many squares
Yeah.
up I am. So if there's nothing, then I'm at like ground floor, which is pointless.
Yeah.
Shoe, I'm at 5 feet, so on and so forth.
Yep.
Okay, I will mage hand open the door. Can I turn the handle with less than 10 pounds of force?
You can turn the handle.
I turn the handle and push on the door.
The pushing of the door is where you break the 10-pound limit.
Could somebody push on the door, please?
You know, I could have just
I'll give
turned
it
the
a
handle and pushed the door.
So are you opening the door then?
Moon will, yeah. Moon didn't see any traps after all, so it must be safe.
Yeah, it's because he has such a good record of seeing traps.
1 second here. I'm going to adjust the views here.
Ooh, coffins. Let's loot them.
You said 1 second, Razzle.
Well, no, I was just did the
Oh.
shift ping adjust view. That's what I was saying 1 second.
Ah, okay.
I suggest we
Okay,
do...
flavor text.
Just in
Three
case.
large stone sarcophagi stand within this dusty crypt. Propped up against each of the sarcophagus is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail. False columns along this wall are carved in the image of a spreading oak trees. The double doors in the southeast corner are sheathed in tarnished copper plate. That's the door you just came through.
So let's loot.
And what about these other 2 doors?
There are doors.
Okay, so nothing. We can do the most impressive door.
Yep.
Well,
All right, careful of the skeletons.
Let's
I'm gonna
loot
like prepare my lightning attack again, and I'm gonna like walk up to make sure the skeleton is gonna like ambush me or something.
It seems to
I
be a
attack each
skeleton.
of the.
I'm just going to go over to the.
I know, but I'm used to undead.
I will attack each of the skeletons with my sling. Do any of them move, or do I need to make an attack?
Well, you're going to make an attack roll and aggro. So, I believe then with that, roll for your sling attacks here. Oh, God.
What a thing to get advantage. Of all the things to crit.
Well, it's still a weapon, so that means crit table.
Aiming for the forehead, like David and Goliath.
Maybe the rock bounces off one of their heads, hits the other 2 of them, just to make sure they aren't dead. Just
Why are you
make sure
guys
they
desecrating the dead? I thought this was against some religion.
To do what?
You know, just breaks dead people's
Alright.
skulls.
So which one were you attacking? Because everyone's going to need to start rolling initiative now.
Alright.
Well, I was just gonna attack each of them in turn to see if any of them replied. That's why I was asking if I needed to make an attack roll at all. Because if there were just skeletons, then my attack roll doesn't matter for damaging them.
So since it's
I would probably start with this one because it's the closest to me.
okay. So second here, because for some reason I decided to put these on.
Initiative.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, oops. Hope if I selected the. Thought I had selected.
Oh, if you have a turn. Oh, I guess yeah.
There we go.
I thought I forgot I had to add your token later because I wasn't sure what your race thing was going to be doing. Fun
Okay.
fact: had you not attacked them, they wouldn't have attacked you because you were all wearing the red sashes.
Should I change my initiative to 14?
Why would we be going down to? Didn't you have advantage?
Yeah, but that was what I rolled first before I actually selected my token.
Well, you still rolled twice.
Yeah.
Oh, it does do the keep.
Yeah, I looked in the settings and they added that, so I switched it over properly.
Yeah, okay. It was weird that it rolled it and didn't show you both numbers. That's more what was odd. So no, yeah, switch it to the 14.
Okay, right in.
All right, and now let me get these guys onto the layer and not token layer. Token layer. Okay. So this skeleton, the skeleton's rolled well, but unfortunately. So we're gonna be trying popcorn initiative in this one. What that means is you just before you take your turn, you nominate who's going next.
Okay.
So really, the initiative rolls is just to see who gets the control of the initiative. In the case of multiple identical enemies, you just say, "I'm going to let one of them go first," unless you're specifically. So this skeleton is going to be nominating. I'm going to let Razzle go after the skeleton.
Okay.
So, all right. This skeleton, though,
Whoa, wait, why is my initiative? Why is it going before me?
because we're doing popcorn initiative, you nominate you say who's going after you. So in this case, the skeleton chose Razzle to go after him, and then Razzle will say who goes after him, and so on until everyone's acted.
Oh, so the one
won't that
one of
always-
the times I've rolled a good initiative score.
Won't that always just end up being all the enemies go, all the allies go?
Well, the problem is if you wait till the last one for the enemies, you let all the enemies go. They could theoretically at the start of the next set tell all the enemies go. Okay, all the enemies can act now at once. So, you know what? Oh, fine. We'll do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, popcorn initiative is kind of funky when you.
Anyways. So instead, 2 skeletons will act in a row instead of letting Razzle have an action in between.
Yeah.
So this, so yes, once there one, oh yeah, how much you did damage to one of these guys. Helps to be on the right layer.
5 plus. Well,
Yeah,
do undead count as humanoid, or are they?
They are undead.
Okay.
Said go to token.
Figured it couldn't hurt to ask.
But oh yeah, your crit effect, by the way. Sorry. Check this. Okay, you get +2 on all your attacks for 1 round.
Ooh yeah.
So
Him or all of us?
him.
Oh.
So because he crit, so he's got momentum going. But speaking of momentum going, the skeleton lumbers forward, angry with a stone stuck in one of its eye socket, and swings.
I think you made them angry.
It swings its short sword downward at you.
You mean upward?
Oh, right, yeah.
Ah, crap.
He moves underneath you. And swings his sword across you out the sky. Does a 22 hit your AC?
Yes.
You take 4 piercing damage. As it connects against one of your wings. Then this skeleton, brought to life by these obvious imposters, has decided to is going to swing downward at the nearby pony monk. But he misses, and his momentum throws him off balance. Volt, you see that the other skeleton has thrown himself off balance, swinging at Razzle. What are you doing?
So there's one in front of me. Wait, what's this one over here? Did he like latch on or something?
Moon's on the ceiling.
Yeah, Moon's doing his wing thing.
Dancing
Oh,
on the ceiling.
okay. So you got that one handled, Moon?
Focus fire.
Above board, I'm a ranged character who has a melee person right underneath him. I'll let you decide that. I'll let you use some critical thinking.
Focus
All right,
fire.
I think you're squishier, so I'll help you, even if we don't get along. I'm gonna go up, and gosh darn it, why does sound always have to be a concern with us?
Hey, at least you're not using Thunderwave.
No, you told me though, like my booming blade though is
Yeah.
not something.
Oh yeah, it's loud. I'm just saying, Thunderwave is what started my group's strategy of aggroing the entire dungeon.
So then you know where everything is, because it's all coming to you.
Well, there's 2 doors right now, and I don't know if we can cover them both. Why did I take Booming Blade? It was an amazing spell, and now I'm worried about aggroing shit.
Well, you guys seem to keep going for stealth, so.
I'm doing it anyway then.
Alright. You need to roll an attack roll.
Alright, I'm going to do an attack roll. Oh, I'm going to slash it in with my kitty. Wait. I forget. Are skeletons resistant to piercing or slashing?
Yes.
Yes, both.
Maybe.
Oh! Wait, you're slaying. Okay, that's right.
Kitty cause.
Yeah, well, you hit.
Really? Oh, minimal damage.
Well, roll the d8 for the booming blade.
Well, no, it doesn't work that way. It's if it moves.
It's when it moves. So keep that in mind.
Oh.
If it doesn't move, I don't do the bonus damage.
Okay, why does Wing have his own initiative?
Because I reread the rules, and that's how it's supposed to act.
No, we're not doing that.
Thank you. I'm glad because that's annoying to deal with.
Yeah, no. No, we're not doing that. Moon.
Yeah, I think that's why I never used Flambe or
Tony.
for,
Yeah. As you kind of are as you recoil from the blade at you, you see a crimson little flow of cat as it strikes down with a blow at the skeleton, leaving it looking barely held together. What do you do?
I attack it with my quarterstaff.
Not bothering wasting a spell on that?
You know what? Ties are going in the favor of players. You succeed.
Wow.
I'm going to actually say that works on the count of one thing. They have a vulnerability to bludgeoning damage.
Oh! Of course I don't have... Wait, I do have a bludgeon weapon. It's my backup weapon.
So my crit of 5 actually did like 7
10.
or 8 or something. Oh.
10,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. The only reason he was down to 1 hit point.
Okay. So 1 doubled minus 1.
Yeah, it would have been 0 doubled, which still would have been 0, but I just gave you the 1 damage from that, just because I think there might be a min damage of 1.
I think what happens, at least in Pathfinder, if you do 0 damage, it becomes 1 non-lethal damage.
Yeah, well, non-lethal isn't really a thing.
Yeah, so...
So I'm just gonna say min of 1 damage. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't have gotten multiplied, but
Yeah.
it still did the job. So yes, the skeleton crumbles to dust beneath you. Razzle, you see the skeleton before you, a little thrown off guard because he swung wide, and you curved in a way that really doesn't seem that Euclidean, honestly.
Okay, then I will just use a hoof strike.
All right. You hit. You dust it.
Okay. Can I move then do my bonus action?
Yep. You can move it pretty much any time as long as you're not in the middle of resolving a very specific action.
I'm gonna dust this one. Never mind.
All right. Sky Chaser, you see that with a gentle tap, Moon had dissolved the one below him, and then you see as you walk into the room, Razzle is darting over to the side, covered in bone dust, and one skeleton still moves slowly, bringing his sword up, down, ready to strike down at Razzle.
Wing is going to give a flyby, giving me batting at the skeleton's face and giving me advantage on my attack.
Yep.
And it's 19 as a hit, and then 10 fire damage.
Okay. The bones, the bones begin to crackle, char and crackle. seems like he is, even for a skeleton, he has seen better days.
And I'm gonna back up then.
Shaken by the gout of flame that struck him from behind, the skeleton is undeterred as he swings down his sword against the swaying and juking monk. A 10 doesn't hit you, does he?
Nope.
So he swings, but his balance was thrown off by one of his femurs giving way, staggering him down a bit as the charred bone gives way. Volt, you see a skeleton who tried to swing at Razzle, but his lower bone broke. What do you do?
All right, I'm gonna go up and try and finish him off by punching him just with my normal claw.
All right.
But if it looks weak, I'm gonna finish it off with this.
All right.
Oh, oops, sorry. That's the damage roll. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to actually hit.
Cart before the horse.
But I can't actually hit the attack roll without opening my character sheet again.
Yeah. The scraps of you try to dart, but apparently some little scrap of leather that still lingers on after all these years seems to catch the claw before you could actually connect.
Now I'm just imagining it's like you're the actual cat, like it's got your claw stuck in your.
Sure, let's go with that. Moon, you see your the person who you see Volt's kind of stuck into caught on a strap of leather, clinging to the skeleton who is down on the kneel, but seems to be pulling up his sword again to try to go for another blow. What do you do?
Right. Brain work think. First of all, I'm glad that my first one hit, because I totally forgot that I was supposed to have advantage on that attack. Moon.
Hey, don't I have... Oh, wait, yeah, but I rolled terrible anyway, so I don't have even advantage disadvantage.
Wait,
my
which
roll.
one did you
Moon will pull his sling back out and attempt to knock the skeleton's head off. Pretty sure that hits.
Yep. You knock the skull clean off, and actually, Razzle, just for fun, roll a dex. Give me a dex save, please.
Okay.
You catch the skull in your hooves.
Souvenir.
Okay,
As the rest of the bones fall down into dust.
No, wait, touchdown! Throw the skull on the floor.
Let's crack the sarcophagus and see what's inside.
All right.
Quick question, just to make sure I've got my macros up right. When you crit, you do not. Does 5e double your damage stat as well?
Nope, statics are not doubled.
Okay, I didn't think so, and that's why I had it as. I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
It just doubles the amount of dice you roll.
Yep.
Okay.
But all dice you roll are doubled. So, anyways, looking through the sarcophagi, you see that first each one is depicted of there are two human ones that depict human males and one human female, all of noble bearing. You see most of them contain moldering bones and scraps of clothing, but one of them you find a platinum signet ring worth 50 gold.
Didn't you have a bow and arrow before?
Yeah, but I've been told that those aren't very good against skeletons. You know, the whole sticks and stones may break my bones. Stones do a very good job of breaking bones.
Okay, just making sure I wasn't still thinking you were something else.
Wing is going to go listen at the next door.
Alright. Alright, 1 second here. Gotta check something.
Yeah, 3 doors, or 2 doors left.
So which door? Okay. Did I close that? Why did I close that? There we go.
Moon grumbles about his wing injury And then Cohen's, well, at least I don't have stupid feathers.
You hear nothing.
Okay, I will mage hand attempt to open the door.
Second here.
This one?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, I'll be on the side ready.
Razzle's gonna see you try to mage hand it and just push the door open.
God damn it, Razzle!
All right, Razzle.
Yep.
You take 4 piercing damage as 2 ruffians who had been waiting by the door swing both their swords at you, and 1 misses and 1 hits.
Okay.
I will update the map now so you can actually see these things. Oh, so why did that not move? 1 second.
Their move silence skill was far too high. That is why you heard nothing.
Yep, pretty much. Okay. Why is that on that side now?
Also, you need to remember it's +3, not +1.
Okay. Did I post the... 1 second here, Okay, I did post that. Okay, alright, just confusing myself. Nothing new here. So yes, I'm going to just roll for it, because we're kind of really just piggybacking off the last combat. I'm going to let your guys' initiatives ride.
Okay.
I can't even see the party's initiative.
What?
You didn't close it, so I don't know why.
Did you minimize the tornado? Yeah.
That might be. I'm gonna refresh real quick. Let's see if that fixes it. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
Okay. So let me just sort of ascending. All right. As the door, which I have not yet opened yet, slides open, you see a pony and a human ruffian strike forth at
Sorry,
Razzle.
You broke up.
That
All right, sorry. As he pushes the door open from being held aloft with the mage hand, Razzle finds 2 swords striking forth him. He as he dodges to the side of the one, the other one catches him in the side. It's a shallow cut, but it still hurts. Alcohol can't numb all his pain yet. So Volt, what do you
Let's
do?
look at a higher level, maybe.
Oh, so this person just punched my friend. This person right here just attacked him?
Sure. That one did. There's 2 of them, but yeah. You saw 2 blades shoot out through the door.
And what's this one look like back here? They're just...
That's a jail. It looks to be like a jail
Do they look
cell.
like they're ready for combat or what?
I reiterate, it looks like a jail cell.
Oh, they're in a jail. Okay. I'm gonna move in. And oh, wow. There's a pony as well.
Yep.
Well, who actually hit Rumble? Our friend here.
I'm gonna say the one at the top did.
Okay, the one at the
The
top.
biped.
Oh, but now that I see that there's 2 of them, this feels like a good time for swipe.
Remember,
Especially
Razzle
since
is
then I
right
don't
next to
worry
you.
about noises.
Poor Razzle.
No, not so poor,
I'll
Razzle.
move one more space that I see the
There you go.
so I don't accidentally hit Razzle. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna hurt him on purpose if I can avoid it.
Quick, find some way to make it so he can't avoid it.
All right. Okay, then that means saves. Dex saves, is it right?
Yes, it's a dexterity save.
Well, you crit on one
Oh!
because he rolled a 1.
Fun.
Let me roll for my d6 here.
What? Did you roll another one?
No, I rolled on the crit table.
Oh.
Um.
Oh boy.
So yeah.
Holy crap! And max damage.
Okay, that's to the one that you didn't crit on. You don't do extra damage to the one you crit. Instead, 1 second here. Instead, this is just going to be and you summon a force elemental.
You summon the Eye of Sauron.
Oh my god! Yeah, you saw him.
What
You just
happens?
He rolled the on the table I'm using. He rolled elemental call. Normal damage, medium elemental appears to serve for 1d4 rounds.
What?
Roll a d4.
You slashed him so well, and Elemental went, "Good job. I'm gonna work for you for a few."
Okay.
Yeah, literally a few.
So like, I turn around, I like do the sword burst. and all
You
of
rip
sudden
a
it just
hole
falls
in
to the ground.
space, and something comes out. It seems obedient to you.
Oh, by the way, what kind of elemental is it?
I'm just going to say it's a force elemental because that's the kind of damage you're dealing.
So like, God, what is a force elemental? That's kind of weird to think about
It's
conceptually.
pure kinetic energy.
So like this energy elemental, I like thinking like as an arcane elemental or something like that,
Yeah,
probably,
sure.
right?
Yeah. I'm just looking up a stat block to use for him here, so... As you can tell, I was not prepared for this.
Excellent. I
Oh,
surprised
no,
even myself.
He wasn't prepared for it.
No. I gotta make a better reference. You are not prepared.
Let's see.
Oh, this mountaintop is coming down. I did not come prepared.
Oh, that's where you were going. Be prepared, be prepared.
Well, no, the first reference was, the show, the opening of season 3.
Jane's never seen My Little Ponies.
Ah, right.
Yes, remember, I'm the non-brony of the
Yeah,
group.
no, the Twilight sings a literal song about how she's not prepared for a test.
Alright, I'm just going to
Okay.
use a modified air elemental for this.
Okay.
God,
Force
they
elemental.
don't stand a chance.
They don't stand the
Excellent.
ghost of a
Alright,
chance.
so we need to have my elemental go through the dungeon and murder as many people as it can in that 3 rounds.
You know what? No, I'm going to use a method stats instead. Something not a CR5. So. Okay, yeah. I'll just use a dust method stat block here. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. So what are you telling it to do? Because it will obey you.
I'm like, oh, hello, why don't you, punch that guy right there?
Okay.
Or, wait. Punches, by the way.
What?
Are these two still up?
Yeah, I think they're still up.
Okay, I'm gonna have it punch the pony.
So 6. Is that what they're calling it nowadays?
I don't know, it's weird.
I was gonna say, can you get it to move over slightly?
Yeah, I'll also have it move.
Okay. All right. So it's going to roll an attack roll.
On the pony.
Yep.
I don't like how it's pointing at me.
Oh, wrong pony!
That's not me.
Oh, you said to attack them.
No, come on, GM. You're not gonna
That's
punish
not me.
on-
Look at the color of the arrow.
Yeah, this was why I was pointing to that one.
Mine's peak.
I peeked.
No, that the arrow is me. the arrow color matches the little square next to the name.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is me going, well, you tech...
Oh, I see. I see. You're trying to sack me out here. Jerk. Do you want Razzle to die?
Are you asking me or Moon?
Both.
Me? No. I just like having fun, that's all.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
So yeah, I'm having force punch.
Word.
Okay. All right.
Wording can be very important at times.
All right. So it needs to roll 1d20 plus bonus 3. Okay. It
If
hits.
somehow we take care of these two before the 3 rounds are over, they're probably gonna have it charge over here. Just so you guys.
Dang it.
I love it. I got a rid of elemental to follow me.
Okay, so it does 5 damage. And what were you
And
telling
I'm
me?
also gonna. Do you really want me to have it move, Razzle? I mean, I guess it can still attack you, but
Well, I just want to move slightly so I can hit both of them.
Well, the problem is.
oh, are you gonna do an AOE or something?
Well, I can punch one, then take a bonus action, punch the other. I'm a monk. I am AOE.
So, all right. So, are you telling it to do anything else, or are we moving on here?
As I said, I'll direct it to move over here.
Okay. It follows your motions pretty mindlessly, so it does provoke.
So, by the way, for the people in the cage, can I get a little bit of a room description, by the way?
Oh, yeah, I probably should have given you that, but
Well, you know, it's the heat of battle. You're gonna worry about combatants before you really get a super good look at the non-combatants. So.
this long
course.
room is partitioned into 3 areas with iron bars walling off the north and south. Filthy straw lines the floors of those cells, the hinged doors of which are secured by chains and padlocks. A pair of disheveled human women are held in the cell to the south, while a human boy is confined to the north. All are dressed in plain gray tunics and have iron collars fitted around their necks. A heap of discarded clothing is piled carelessly against the far wall.
Wow, why are you moving way up here, wizard?
Oops.
You don't have that much movement.
Back here, you're over here.
I
Yeah.
know.
Sorry, I figured that things were going. Never mind.
No,
Nope,
no,
we're in
we're
combat.
still in combat.
So, anyways, so yes, so
These
Moon,
are
you
probably
just-
very likely. And man, this is really.
all right, so it takes
Okay.
a
GM?
yeah.
That's really a feminine-looking boy in that top cell.
It's a generic token.
Okay.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
So yeah, so Moon, you see the cat rush in. You see a swipe of energy through the air as a rift opens and something crawls out and starts swiping at things in the room. What do you do?
And then no one else sees this but me and Razzle, unless like they have
Yeah.
really good view.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this person would have exactly half cover? Or
Yeah.
would he have... Okay.
Yeah, because I can
So
see about half
that-
his token.
So I can make a normal attack roll, and it just means their AC is a little higher, right?
I think it's +5, 4, +2 for half cover. Yeah,
Okay.
it's 3
Then
quarters.
I'm just gonna attempt to skewer with my arrow.
Okay.
In the arm. Yeah.
You hit.
Really? Wow.
Also, you had advantage, remember?
Well, I wasn't sure if it counted since technically they acted before the combat, so I didn't know how you wanted to roll that.
I was gonna roll. That was before combat really happened.
Okay.
So.
All right. Okay.
So yeah, you strike. Your arrow flies through the air, just grazing over the top of Razzle's head. Maybe you were playing as a slight game to see how close you could get to hitting him without actually hitting him.
Well, I said I was aiming for the arm, and I am 10 feet up, so it would have been a downward sort of shot. So yeah, unless he suddenly jumped up into it, in which case wasn't my fault.
Yeah, you hit him in the arm, and he.
This is why you yell 4 before you swing.
So yes, he staggers backwards as you get a solid shot right into his shoulder blade.
The control over the elemental apparently has gone.
Okay. So Razzle, you've witnessed a rift in space temporarily opening, allowing some kind of winged creature to emerge from the ether. An arrow flew down, striking to the one rendering him off guard, while the other bandit is being clawed at by this thing.
Yeah, so just a typical Sunday night drink. Okay.
Yep.
I'll just
see. This part is normal to you. This isn't weird.
I'll just move over here and punch the one above me.
All right. Swing your fists, round they go.
Whoa! I just noticed in chat, why the heck is he labeled Brave Leader as his...
Because he's the one who set up the Discord server.
Yeah.
And no one's disputed it for over a month, so tough luck.
I just thought your character was arrogant and was like, yeah, I'm the fierce leader. Okay, I missed, so I'm going to try to punch again.
He manages to swing out of the way of the first one, but the second one, he unfortunately, by darting to the side, he got himself kind of cornered. He wasn't expecting a second attack from you so quickly, so your blow lands true. And he slumps downward to the ground.
He's dead.
Yeah. There you go. The old rope-a-dope.
You have caved in part of his skull.
Oh, wow. I guess that one's not joining my army of the worship in the night.
Yeah, well, you know, when you do like 6 overkill, that's the effects sometimes. Oh yeah, I should probably advance the turn order. Sky Chaser.
Oh yeah, I should mention if you're willing to join my I think you'll live.
Oh wait, right, he doesn't die. I forgot you have the amulet. So he's unconscious.
Are all the enemies dead?
No. Anyone within 10 feet of him gets reduced to 0 hit points. They automatically stabilize. Skeletons don't stabilize.
As long as they're willing to serve me.
No. It's any range if they serve you. It's 10 feet regardless.
Okay.
Because sometimes you have to knock the sense into your future followers.
Alright.
You have to prove your dominance over them, so that way when they come to the sun, so they can go, okay, yeah, you're stronger than me. I will follow you.
Which enemies are still up?
The pony.
Excellent. Can I move through my teammate?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to move through my teammate, risking an opportunity attack. Wing's going to fly through to distract, and I'll take the ranged attack.
Okay. So he swings his sword. And I have to roll a crit fail.
There's the firebolt.
He embeds his sword into the nearby wall as he tries to swing at you.
Cool.
And as he tries to, with his mouth around the blade, as he tries to yank it free, he neglects to look at the bolt of fire heading his way, which drops him down. He seems to be less singed than he should be, as though there is some force keeping him alive, but he is clearly unconscious.
Go me.
And that banishes the greatest of foes, the turn order. Or it would if it would actually listen to me. You know, close you. There we go.
The turn order has rebelled against its master.
Keep in mind, the reason why it... Crap, we lost the turn order. So are we moving right now?
What? You're out of combat time.
What?
Because technically, I have an elemental for a few more turns.
A turn is like 6 seconds, so.
Yeah, but he's saying rush to the other door, open it, barge through, so if there's enemies, the elemental can still be useful.
Sounds good.
So
All right.
probably
Right
what I'm
back.
going to do
I
with
say
my
get away.
action.
All right, one person at a time
have the
there.
elemental go figure what else is here.
All right, let me go to the deck lighting. You find a corridor.
Wait, if
I mean, technically, in character, no. If my character would know how long this elemental lasts,
Nope.
would you want me to do a check, by the way, GM, or do you want to give me some?
There's really no
divine
way
meta
you
knowledge
could.
for my character?
Your character would really have no idea or way to figure it out. Anything you would do to figure it
I am
out.
Arcana.
Yeah, and the other thing I was going to say, any attempt to figure it out would probably take more time than it has left.
I know. Would you want me to do a free Arcana check to maybe know that in character?
That you wouldn't have time to figure out? Oh, no, I'm going to give you... I'm going to give you that you know it's temporary.
It's just a short range term thing?
Yeah, this is just an oddity that sometimes happens.
Huh. Well, I better take advantage of it while it's still around.
Okay. So what are you telling it to do?
I'm going to tell it, okay, go around the corner. Punch down that door. I point at this door over here. And attack anything on the other side.
Well, it
Anything?
spends 2 turns attacking the door, and the door is damaged, but when it poofs.
I didn't say attack the door. I said
You
attack
said break
what's
down
on
the door.
side.
you said break down the door. You specifically said that. Not after someone else has opened the door, go through and attack it, You specifically told it to break down the door.
Yeah.
Wording, guys. Come on.
I tried to warn you of that earlier when you said to attack a pony. Or just the pony. There was one right here.
Excuse me for thinking that, the elemental's smart.
It's an elemental. It's the force of nature.
True.
Yeah, you...
Damn it. Way to waste my elemental.
Anyway, I'm gonna.
Alright. So I'm gonna be looking at the people on the bar and I'll go where's the keys?
What?
The keys.
No, that's what they say. They're a little surprised here. I don't know. Are you going to eat us? This is the boy
we're
up.
here to rescue you.
One of the women to the south, the older one, says, "It's okay, Nars. They can't be worse than what we're already dealing with."
No,
Really?
don't worry. We're here to save you. If we can find the key, we're gonna let you guys free.
We have not.
What's unlocking?
That would be proficiency with thieves' tools and a set of thieves' tools.
Gee, if only we had a rogue.
Just smash the chain. If you do enough damage, it'll break.
Yeah, I was gonna say I actually do have proficiency with thieves tools. I just don't know if I have thieves tools.
And
Gee, if only we had a rogue.
Can I find an empty section? How long is the chain?
No idea.
Is there a section of at least a couple of feet that the chain connects to the wall?
The it's the gate. The door is chained shut.
I'm just gonna block at the door.
I tell them to back up. I repeatedly firebolt the door until it's absolutely red hot. Then I tap it with the butt of my staff.
All right. Give me a strength check. I will give you advantage on it.
So I get to tap it until it's practically red hot, though. So
Yes. Yes. I know what you're doing here, but this is still fantasy.
No.
Well, I thought I loosened the metal, but I guess I can't even hit a stationary door. Dirt. That's why I'm a wizard.
I will wait till that door cools off and just block it.
All right. Then you can give me a strength check. It does not seem to give.
And we checked the bodies of the people here.
Yep, they do not have the key.
Well, what about this other room? Maybe someone there has a key.
Okay.
is Wrestle deck space then?
Yeah, amongst our deck space.
Okay.
All right.
Mm.
So right now you have. By the way, everyone get 50 XP.
Is that for both the skeletons and that?
Oh
Skeletons.
no,
Skeletons.
skeletons. Oh crap, that's. 1 second here. I got math this one because unfortunately it's.
And did he just say skeletons? I don't think their names are Jack.
You don't know that.
All right. Once.
Those humanoid things are all named the same anyway.
You get 37.5.
37.5?
They were worth 150 XP total, and there's 4 of you.
I have 587.5 XP.
You should have 637.5 because of the other 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 50 from this room.
Oh, I should have 637?
0.5.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm like, well, you should be fine in there, but don't worry. Once we find the key, we'll see if we can get you out.
Actually, I'm gonna drag the weapons.
The what?
Yeah, we don't want them to wake up.
Or live.
I mean, I kind of want them to live because they can join my.
Okay, I'm having some connection issues. I'm here. Like, you guys keep dropping out.
It's your end.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, I'll help with Razzle real quick. Bring the bodies to hide them. Well, I'll deal with connection issues. Just so you're aware, that's what me and Razzle are doing with our round, is getting these two
where are you putting them?
in the coffins.
Okay,
In
that's.
the other room.
God, that's. Okay, do you empty the coffins of their corpses?
Well, what?
I would.
Once we open them,
Wait, I thought the corpses were dust, pretty much.
Those were the skeletons standing guard. Those were not the. There are moldering bits of bone and other things still in there.
No. Let's just put them in with the bones.
Bones don't take up much space.
Lawful good cleric.
Hey, I'm not lawful good. That's a...
Well, you're still a cleric.
Clerics can be
Yeah,
very
so.
different from each other. I mean, as this, we've never really hammered out what
But at the same
deity.
time, we don't want these bodies being discovered, and that's the best place to put them.
So, shall we go through the north door?
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
By the way, can we consider this a short rest?
If you want to take a 50 minutes to rest, you feel free to.
I was gonna say, do we really need to?
I mean,
Like,
while one member was trying to smash down the door with fireballs and stuff.
yeah,
fire
but who got
bolts.
hit that
Well,
long rest or short rest for?
my question is, how long did that take roughly? I could take a... While Razzle puts the corpses in the thing and stuff, I could take a short rest just so I can get a little bit more health back. It's not a major deal. I do have a good amount of health. I should be fine, but just in case.
Yeah, I'm saying if no one's below half, we shouldn't take waste short rests.
All right. I'll wait then.
Yeah, I'm only down 4, so it's not even worth using a spell or anything.
Yeah, I'm only down 2, so.
We're
I'm down
fine.
5, so but that's okay. All right, then we'll just keep moving forward.
North.
By the way, Razzle, as you place the your captives into the coffins, you feel a sense of
What?
contentment from the from your amulet.
I didn't hear any of that.
I said, as Razzle puts the captives into the coffins, you feel a sense of contentment from your amulet.
Ah. Meaning
It
we
puts
need
the
to
captive in the coffin, or else it gets the hose again. So, shall we...
We're not trying to kill them, so we're probably gonna leave like the coffin's part weight like a tiny bit open, so air still circulates.
Yeah, like
But
if you're
Ah,
going
gosh dang it. I was going to call you guys out on that afterwards. Nope, they're dead because you didn't leave it open for them to breathe.
no, I was actually going to like purposely like kick the thing like to leave air.
So, shall we
we're
go
gonna
north?
leave them alive. We just wanted to leave them unconscious and undiscovered.
Right? So, what are you guys doing?
And there is a flaw to it that I'm not gonna bring up, but it's fine. It's a good
I'm probably
trade-off for not
I
just
don't,
killing
I
them.
don't think this necklace likes what we're doing.
What?
I don't think this necklace likes what we're doing.
Why would?
It's
Where'd you get that?
consent.
Content, not contempt. Content.
I heard wrong. I heard contempt. Like dislike.
Checking
Got
for
it.
traps.
Um,
Oh, wow.
you don't find any traps, but you do find that there is in fact as you're examining the wall nearby, you find that there is actually a thing. Once I figure out where my layer tool is.
Yeah. With it.
Roll for fiddles.
You find there's a secret passage.
I attempt to open it.
Okay, you open it.
Secret passage. Secret passage.
Oh, also you realize the door on the other side is locked.
Ah, so we couldn't go that way anyway.
Okay, so Sky needs us to roll for him if we do stuff.
No, that's okay. GM should have access to his character sheet.
Okay. So, anyways, okay, the door should be opening for you there.
All right. Ooh, wow, this place is huge.
Is going next.
All right. Oh, I should probably read some box text.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
1 second here.
It'd probably make stealth.
Probably caused a little bit of the noise. Let's get quiet again.
I'm just staying way back.
I am stealthy.
Yes.
All right.
Too bad you wasted a 20.
Yeah,
So-
I didn't have advantage. It's
so
okay.
unless Sky Chaser does better, it looks like 15 is gonna be the group total.
All right. I got to roll for him.
No, I'm just. Well, okay, sure.
Well, you said you were AFK, so
No. I am AFK. I was just saying I was gonna just stay back and try to listen for the party or send the owl up ahead.
But you're still traveling with the party.
Yeah. I should. No. You're right. DM, if you could roll stealth for me, I shouldn't get separated.
He only rolled a 14, so yeah, 15 is the lower of the high rolls.
all right. Anyways,
Shoot.
all right. This area is the north end of a large cavern, but it has been finished with dressed stone block walls and a flagstone floor. Several barrels are stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails. The cavern continues for some distance to the south. You can make out several passages that open up off the larger cavern and what looks like a deep pit or crevasse in the floor.
But there's swag there.
So one thing first, GM. I want to do a perception check to see if I hear anything on the other side.
I'm sorry, you completely broke up.
I wanted to do a perception check to see if I could hear anything on the other side of this door here.
Okay, roll it. You don't hear anything, but you notice the door is made out of actually pretty nice mahogany.
Oh,
I'm
very
gonna-
nice.
I'm gonna drop a pebble with light cast on it into what's down there. How deep is it?
Okay,
It's up ahead. None of us are that far yet.
Oh,
all right.
Sorry.
I think this connection thing, because especially since it's being recorded on my end, is going to be thing. I'm actually going to want to call it here because we are having such bad connection issues tonight.
Okay.
Because
Issues. We're missing Lilith.
yeah.
This is a good place to stop. Sure.
Yep.
good night, all.
Yep. Good night. And for the people at home watching this, if we're even able to watch this from the past, present, or future, I bid you all good night.